Okay, so welcome back. We are in the homunculi village, or homunculus village, I don't even know. We really do need to go back to town because we are full on items. But we kind of wanted to see what was going on this town. So let's see what this little dude's all about. Hey! Now holiday taking. Assignment same as work. Holiday taken. Relax, time come. Or retake time come. Alright. It doesn't seem like there's much to do in this village. In the past there's usually a vendor. Welcome, take time, relax. Stories, I like stories. Okay, and there's nothing to do here. Alright.
Now, where to go?
So we're gonna go all the way back to Colset. Because we have a lot of items to put away. A lot.
What was that for? You scared me.
I completely forgot. Miss Marion asked me for a report summarizing our budget and expenses.
Oh boy. Come on now. Are you gonna be okay? Seriously.
Probably. It'll be alright if it's just a little late, right?
With that attitude, Soul's gonna scold you again.
I will not allow it to get to that point! Documents pertaining to budgets and expenses must be submitted by their deadlines. It's only common sense.
A child?
Who might you be?
I apologize for barging in without salutations. My name is Miche Sun Moosenberg. As of today, I have been assigned to Colsate as its governmental inspector. Greetings to you both.
An inspector? You're kidding, right?
Does that mean you're a government worker? Like us?
Yes, I work for the government, like you, though my own duties are quite different from yours. It is your job to ensure the city is being managed properly and to investigate the ruins, correct? My task is to ensure that you two adhere to rules and regulations, and report any suspicious activity.
But we'd never do anything suspicious.
Says the person who just now volunteered to break regulation in submitting a budget report late.
I'm sorry.
You're pretty young for an inspector. You sure you're up for the job?
True. One could argue that I am inexperienced. I may even be a source of trouble in the future. However, I intend to meticulously enforce this branch's rules to ensure there are no hindrances.
I take it back. You're much more mature than Escha.
No offense taken. Your concerns are valid, and thus I intend to devote myself entirely to this branch. Awareness of one's position and status is half of being a man. Failure to do that is childish. Those are the words of my instructors. I shall pass them along to you as well.
I have absolutely nothing to add. This kid's good.
I'll be more careful, Mr. Musumborg.
There is no need to behave so formally towards me, as I am so young. Please, address me casually. Now then, I must continue my rounds to the other departments. So if you'll excuse me.
Really? Do your best. Inspectors are really incredible.
I've never met anyone who goes so by the book, even in Central City. An inspector, at his age? He must be the best of the best. And something of a character, too.
Okay, so we have 4 items that can be disassembled, 1 item with unknown recipes. Yes. It's a strong yard. Alright. And the rest we're going to leave. Heal bandage. Oh, that's not good. We'll disassemble that as well. We have a better one anyway. And there we go. Okay, so here's our budget report. Eh, 4,000, not bad. Okay, so we need to fix up Logy now, because we wanted to get rid of some stuff here. Like, we don't need all of this healing items, and these are really bad too. I don't think I even want them really. We'll just remove and put this up here, and then we will. Oh yeah, we can go get them from. Wait a minute. Didn't I duplicate them? Let's go to the administration office. Report these three. One right here.
Good work. Good work.
Okay. Check the homunculi. Okay. Ah, so now they're complete. Okay.
If you
And we'll finish that off real quickly.
we
The cup of life we have is pretty good here, so we're actually going to make.
how many
Let's make 2 of them.
is this right? Very
Yes.
well.
And then we'll probably need some more strong yarn.
How
We'll do 2 of them as well. And then beast fang. Oh, we can get more of those if need be. Night crystal. We'll get more night crystals. These
is
3 of
this
them.
right? Very well.
Perfect. Now we can equip the adventure equipment on Logy that we had wanted to beforehand, which is one of these. And what else can we equip here? I guess we'll just equip this crappy item. And then for her, we're going to remove that and remove this one. How am I gonna fit 4 across though? Oh yeah, we're gonna remove this because it's just not good anymore. Oops. And then put in this. And we need to make something else to give her as well. So let's go and report to Marion. Because we completed quite a bit of stuff.
Are you?
Yeah. Doom. Theory of Relics book. Forged armor. Now we just need to do a couple syntheses to get that extra money.
It looks. Anything? You have additional funds for equipment?
So we have almost 8,000, which is nice, but we do, I know, I want, I gotta do this one. I just have no,
Is this correct?
yeah, sucks, but I have to do it. And now we'll save up for the other one. Okay, so what's happening here? Yay, another trophy!
Excuse me, Marion, but do you have a moment? I have some important matters to discuss.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to speak with the boss. Would you mind waiting a minute?
Not at all.
What could be so important?
Who knows? Maybe they're talking about our next assignment or something.
It didn't really sound like that, but
How can I agree to that?
What the?
Why would a research party from Central City come here? Why do you think we've been working so hard? It certainly hasn't been for the bigwigs from Central City to come over here and take all our credit!
It is true, though, that we haven't been able to produce adequate results with our current staff.
They can't claim that! Not after how they've completely ignored us until now. Their coming would make everything we've done in Colsate meaningless!
I understand. Don't get the idea that I'm not as hurt by this news as you are.
I apologize. I was out of line.
At any rate, this decision was made by Central Command. We have to support the team they send us. I'm sure the two of you will need to give them a hand at some point as well. That will be all.
That was quite an argument. What's going on?
Oh, you probably heard, but Central City is sending some investigators here. And now the entire local branch has to welcome them and give them our full support.
Whoa. That's never happened before, has it?
I wonder. Colsate was founded with the goal of reaching those ruins in the sky in mind. Now, suddenly these guys pop up out of nowhere to take credit for our labor? How can I just accept that?
You do have a point. That does sting a little.
That's the way Central City operates, though. What are we supposed to do about it?
We can't let them do that to us. What's the point of having a local branch if they're gonna do this? I'm sorry, you two, but would you mind calling on Lucille and Linka for me? Linka should be in town right now, so this is a good time to hold a meeting.
Yes, understood. We will be back right away.
This is getting out of hand.
Which is why I wanted to hold a meeting right away.
I see. I got it. This is making me a little nervous.
A strategic meeting. I'm quite good at military tactics. Please leave that part to me.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing here.
Ma'am, I've gathered everyone. We can begin whenever you're ready.
I hereby call to order this meeting to determine the future of R&D.
But as far as I can tell, there are no major problems, are there? Does it matter who investigates?
You have a point, but the unexplored ruins was supposed to be my Colsate's task. Remember? If we fail to fulfill this duty and Central takes over our operation, doesn't it bother you?
Well, if you feel wronged, Marion, then perhaps we should reconsider.
Colsate was once a small village, but it grew this large only because of the plans to search the ruins. That's why I want us to be the first ones to explore them. When you put it that way, I guess you're right. Can we join that investigating party?
I doubt it. They like to run things their way. I've never heard of a Central City group asking for help from the local branch.
Good idea. If only they'd let us contribute to the investigation. They don't have any right!
Rights, huh? Well, we're not the ones in the big chair here. I have a suggestion.
What is it, Escha? Don't be shy.
I get that they're sending a team here, but nobody's ever even made it to the ruins before, right?
She's right. Are they even capable of exploring the ruins?
Exactly. Then why don't we work really hard on how to reach the unexplored ruins? Then we won't have to wait for the people from Central City to get here before we investigate them.
That's impossible. There's a reason why no one's gotten there before. What are we gonna do?
No, I think she's on to something. If we cooperate with the other divisions, we might pull it off. We can call it Preparations to Welcome the Central City Team. Maybe stretch our budget a bit.
Huh? Ma'am, are you serious?
The ruins that no one in known history has touched? That sounds fun. I'd love to join, if I may. Does that mean...
Yes! We're going to get to these ruins all on our own!
Logy, I'm afraid there's no stopping here once she's gotten this bad. Give it up.
But...
Now that that's decided, we must act. Everyone, let's put our heads together!
Yes! Aw, man. I don't like these odds.
Now that we've got our opinions together, let's go run it by the branch manager.
First, we need to do something about our blimp. I doubt even a regular airship can make it there.
I have many technical concerns with this idea. Do we have the proper equipment for this task?
I understand that we don't have the means to travel. We'll have to talk to Awin about what he can do.
You're right. I bet Brother will know something that could help us. Let's go ask him.
I'll leave everything in this town to you two. If you need me to apply for anything for you, just ask.
Count me in on this next venture. I happen to have a little free time on my hands right now. If you're trying to fulfill your normal duties and reach the ruins, you need all the help you can get.
You're going to help us, Linka? Man, I feel better already.
Even if it means my life, I will carry out my mission to keep the R&D division safe.
I don't think you need to expect to give your life, but I look forward to working with you.
Okay, so we have Linka in our party now too. So she's on reserve down here. I'll probably actually keep her here because she's, yeah. What I wanted to check was yeah, it's only the two of them that can equip that stuff. So we need to do some syntheses, but I believe there's stuff we can do here in an administration office and people we can talk to. So let's go to the administration office first. See what's going on here. Hello, Soul. This, your payment. Share. Everyone, share. You beat deadline. I give you bonus. More than usual. Thank you, Soul. Everyone happy. Are you taking care of the homunculi? That must be tough work. It's not that bad. In the beginning, it was an uphill battle trying to understand each other. Right now, I'm able to communicate with them using simple words and grammar. It looks to me like their way of talking rubbed off on you. That may be true, but I confess, their way of speaking actually makes a lot of sense to me. Apparently, I have a tendency to hurt other people when I express myself with too many words. By remaining terse and speaking as a homunculus does, I feel that it helps me get along with others. In other words, you knew that you were being harsh? Why not just go easier on other people? It's just my nature, I suppose. But I wouldn't have to resort to that if people didn't make errors. Sorry, I take that back. In any case, the bottom line is that once you learn how to speak with them, it's not that difficult. Some people say they're not great around the homunculi, but I think they have many lovable qualities. Still, isn't it a lot of work to bring candy for them every day? Well, that's one area where my hobbies have a practical use, so it really isn't much trouble. Not to mention that I get to eat whatever's left over for myself. So the arrangement has its benefits. I see. That does sound like a pretty sweet deal. Logy. Anyway, I'm so jealous. Maybe I should try your work someday, Mr. Soul. Oh, would you like to? It would actually be a great help. Why don't we start in a few days? Really? What kind of snacks should I make? Before thinking about food, I suggest you review the budget schedules for each division. Okay? And then go through the branch's budget and determine how much must be allocated to each division. We'll have to go through all the requests from the townspeople as well and allocate the workload. Huh? I can't possibly do all of that. Actually, I'm amazed you have time to make snacks after all that work. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad, and I am exaggerating just a little bit. When you're able to do all of that perfectly, then you can interact with the homunculi. Now, Miss Escha, should we get you ready to take on some of my work? I'm so sorry, I was joking, so please don't get anything ready. Miss Marion has quite a bit of work, but Soul is on a different playing field altogether. Okay, we're trying to get rid of these, so
Good work.
we have no problem handing those in, and we have a lot of these that we want to get rid of as well.
Good work. Good work.
We do need to get more phlogistons.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh wait, requests. Oh. Okay. Is that it? Just those two? Okay. We'll go see Marion again to hand those two in. Although it is only 50 points. Still 50 points. There we go.
Looks like any.
Nope.
It-
And then we're gonna go to the Dragon Fist Tavern and talk to this guy. Rafer. Yep. Now, what should we do? I'd like to have a proper meal. Is something on your mind? Yeah. I was just a little short on cash and I was thinking about what to do for food. Say, Rafer, you're a treasure hunter, right? And you're good at it? You mentioned having no money before, too. Have you ever actually found a treasure? Oh, tossing a dagger straight at my heart. I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong. Before I came to this town, I sold a big enough treasure to buy a house here. Harry can vouch for me on that, and on all my treasure-finding abilities. Wow, really? So rare items make you a lot of money, huh? Now hold on, if you got that much money, how is it you're always trying to make ends meet? I'm not poor, I just don't believe in spending any money when it's not absolutely necessary. You never know when hard times are coming. Gotta save every penny you can, right? I see what you mean, but isn't it hard to live like that? Yeah, if I lived up on a mountain, it might be different, but in a city you have to watch your money. I was thinking about eating, but I guess I'll settle for water. Isn't that a bit extreme? You could order something cheap off the menu. Why stress over it so much? Hey, I was once trapped inside a room for 3 days and survived with no food or water at all. You push yourself too hard. What are you going to do with all that money when you save it up? Oh, nothing fancy. By the way, what are you having for dinner? Do you think I might try a bite of it just to see? I was thinking if you survive for 3 days with no food or water, and you have water now... That's just cold, man. Come on, you said you want to help people, right? I don't mind helping people, but you're just too cheap to pay for your own meals. Cheap? Me? Cheap? Well, okay, maybe I can't deny it. There's nothing to deny. It's the truth. So they have Walking Twilight, Dark Knight Cape, Acrobatic Armor, Exceed Belt, and Traveler's Ration. No, not gonna buy it. What I'm gonna do is go to the urban area. I'm gonna sell the apples I do have. There they are. Alrighty.
Is this right?
Yep. And then I'm gonna go back to the apple orchard, pick some more apples. Voila. And then I'll go to the plaza, see what's going on here. Hello, Mr. Harry, what are you doing? I'm making some purchases to prepare for an adventure. I prefer to oversee these things myself. So why did you decide to become an adventurer, Harry? I know you said that you search for strange things. A very good question. I owe thanks to certain twists of fate and to my own curiosity. Let's just say that I'm currently writing a sequel to my book, recounting my various adventures. So it's to write a book? You wrote a book, Mr. Harry? I wonder what kind of book it is. Oh, I've actually written a number of books, but this will be my greatest compilation yet. My goal is to write a grand travelogue of the various unexplored regions of this world. It'll be the only book of its kind in the world. I call it From the Wilderness. That sounds wonderful. It would be totally unique. Well, he's still writing it, so of course it would be unique. I really want to read it. Can I see what you have so far, Harry? Just a little? Oh, don't be in such a hurry. This is still a work in progress, after all. If I were to stop writing, it would take me another, 3 years or so to complete. No way! Okay, I'll wait for now. My apologies, but a book shines brightest when it's complete. It's rare to find a devoted fan. It's very valuable, but I'm doing this for you. I swear you will be the first to read my book. Really? I'm so looking forward to it. This isn't good. I need to come up with more ideas, and quickly. Oh, Harry, did you just say something? Huh? No, nothing. Don't you worry about anything at all. Now, I suppose I should get back to finishing my book. Things will get quite busy now. Escha sure is curious, but Harry's explorations do sound interesting. I wonder if they're real explorations. Oh, look, he's here. Alright, I should get to know the layout of the town before I do anything else. Yeah, that would be useful. So I think we're gonna go look at this book here.
I see.
Because we got some weapons books and theory of relics. So lava cube, divine jar, flava blitz, some hope, black neutralizer, white neutralizer, polarized gem, and forged armor. Knitted shirt, stylish shirt, leather shirt, bone plate, magic plate. So lots of armor and maybe weapons? Not entirely sure.
Let's do.
Yes, phantom saber. Ha 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 ha.
What materials to use?
But before we even craft, we probably want to check out on the balloon docks in case there's more events that come
What
up.
should I make?
A tool that shoots compressed stream of water to crush enemies. And a flava blitz. Dire bomb. So insufficient. So I just don't have the phlogiston. I need to get that. And scorching ore. Do we even have any of that? I don't think I have any scorching ore at all. It's unfortunate. Lava cube. Huh. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to stop, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned.